Hi, and thanks for watching. This video will take you through the funding available if you plan to study on a social work undergraduate degree course at Swansea University. As well as looking at what funding is available, we'll also look at where to apply for your funding, as well as discuss the financial support available from the university. Finally, we'll also look at what to do if things go wrong. The information in this video is aimed at students who live in either England or Wales and are studying a degree for the first time. If you don't fit this criteria, you might still be eligible for funding. Please contact the Money Advice and Support Office and we'll be able to discuss your individual entitlement with you. Our contact details will be available at the end of the video. If you plan on studying a social work degree, you can apply for funding from the Student Loans Company, as well as for specific social work funding. The amount of funding you receive will differ depending on your circumstances and also where you live. The Student Loans Company provide funding for both tuition fees and maintenance costs. Tuition fees at Swansea University are charged at £9,000 per year. Funding for tuition fees is not based on your household income and is also paid directly to the university. Maintenance funding, however, is paid directly into your bank account in 3 instalments, one at the beginning of each term. This money is intended to help you cover the cost of living like rent, food, bills and books, and it's really important to create a budget to make sure that this money stretches to cover the whole of the term. As I mentioned earlier, the funding you receive will differ slightly depending on where you live. If you live in Wales, you'll be able to apply for a tuition fee grant of £5,425, as well as for a tuition fee loan of £3,575. If you live in England, you'll be entitled to apply for a tuition fee loan to cover the full cost of tuition fees of £9,000. All students are entitled to receive a basic maintenance loan of around £3,500, and depending on your household income, you may also be entitled to receive a bigger loan and maybe even a grant. The main difference between loans and grants is that loans will need to be paid back after you've finished your course and you're earning over £21,000 a year, and grants do not need to be paid back. Depending on your circumstances, you may also be entitled to apply for supplementary grants. For example, if you have adults or children who are financially dependent on you, you may be able to apply for the Adult Dependence Grants or Parental Learning Allowance. If your children are in childcare with a registered childcare provider, you could also apply for a childcare grant, which could cover up to 85% of your childcare costs. These grants are means tested, which means the amount you receive will depend on your household income. Again, if you do receive any of these grants, you won't need to pay them back. Finally, if you require extra support due to a disability or learning difficulty, you can also apply for Disabled Students Allowance. Students studying an undergraduate degree course in social work are also entitled to apply for specific social work funding. If you live in Wales, you may be able to apply for one of the bursaries provided by the Care Council for Wales, which are worth £2,500. In order to be eligible for one of these bursaries, you must first be nominated by your department, and you must also not be receiving any financial incentive to study from your employer. Students living in England will not be entitled to a bursary for the first year of study, and there are a limited number of bursaries available from the second year. For more information about this, you can check the NHS website displayed on screen. The Practice Learning Opportunity Allowance, otherwise known as PLOA, is available to help you with the cost of carrying out your placements, which are an integral part of your course. For more information about what's available, you can visit the Care Council for Wales website or the NHS website. For student loans and grants, Welsh students will need to apply to their local authority via Student Finance Wales, and students who live in England will need to apply to Student Finance England. Applications can be made online via the websites displayed on the screen. For specific social work funding, if you live in Wales, you need to apply to the Care Council for Wales, and if you live in England, applications will need to be made to the NHS. Swansea University also offers bursaries to students who are from lower income backgrounds. These bursaries are paid over the first 2 years of your course and are intended to help you with the cost of studying. If you're eligible for one of these bursaries, you won't need to apply. All you need to do is make sure that you give the Student Loans Company consent to share your household income information with the university, and you'll be automatically selected to receive a bursary. For more information, you can visit the Swansea University website displayed on screen. Many students experience financial difficulty while studying at university, for example, due to an unforeseen circumstance. If you find yourself struggling during your course, you can apply to the Financial Contingency Fund, which is a hardship fund administered by the Money Advice and Support Office. This is not a source of funding, and an award from the fund is not guaranteed, but if you do receive an award, you won't need to pay it back. As well as dealing with the Hardship Fund, the Money Advice and Support Office also offers advice and information on things like debt, credit cards, bank accounts and budgeting. So if you have any query relating to student funding or any other money-related query, you can contact us by email at moneydoctors@swansea.ac.uk or phone on 01792 60 6699. We hope you found this video useful, and again, if you have any questions, please get in touch. Good luck and thanks for watching.